Bally bally ho chaps, and welcome to Sir You Are Being Hunted, a Let's Play by Shadowhawk 2019, possibly. No, wait, that's the wrong way around, so let's not do it like that at all, shall we? Let's instead go straight into the game, what. So, we're going to start a new world. I both had one quick test of it, and it ultimately was not very successful. So, we shall hope to do better this time. We are also going to be the aristocrat, because it seems like the most suitable class for us. Central Island is rural, mountain, industrial, and castle, which seems fine. Not that I got out of the first world last time, or at least the first island. So, the basic plot of the game will be explained momentarily, but basically, what we have to do is we have to get ourselves off of the island somehow, and we do this by picking up a load of mysterious artifacts which have fallen onto each of the islands and bring them back to a set of stones in the center. We can pretty much only carry one of them at a time, which makes it a little awkward. What makes it especially awkward is that we are being hunted. Yes, by killer robots, and also I've just noticed that the game window keeps flickering out for some reason by a few steps, which is not hardly ideal. Hardly ideal at all. So while we are the aristocrat and start with basically bandages, the hunters start with rifles. Single-shot rifles, of course, because we're sporting and they've got to give the prey some chance, but it ultimately does not bode well for us at this point. You know, if I was a proper editor and a proper player of games, I would probably have cut this bit out of the recording. But because I'm a bit of a bastard, I definitely didn't do that. So, how are we all, folks? This is exciting, isn't it? I've run out of things to say. I'm keeping terrible company at the moment. I do greatly apologise. But I am about to be hunted to death, so I suppose it's somewhat reasonable. And the Center Island is now all done, and now we have to somehow survive this.
Sir,
but first, the plot.
If you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones, then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses? The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, sir. You're being hunted.
Indeed we are. I don't know what the butler's name is called, but it's a nice little overview of what we're about to do. Survive, or not, as the case may actually be. Item descriptions: usable, equipable, dubious, and junk. Some dubious items are useful too. And thus, we have arrived. We begin. I should really check if there was a run button, but you know. Yep, fallen enemy. Let's go and take... In fact, we're going to take all of that.
Ah, very useful. Now you can observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance.
And that is smoke, so that's the first piece of a device. Excellent. The one it basically gives you as a freebie.
Return that fragment to the standing stones and leave it there. You'll be one step closer to home.
And save the progress. Okay. So now we just gotta work out where we're being hunted from and where we need to go. I think getting to cover is probably a reasonable thing to do at this point. We will need to go and pick up some food and tea and biscuits. Because...
Forgive me, sir, but perhaps it's worth mentioning that your tweeds should keep you well hidden, provided you keep to the heavier foliage.
Well, at this stage, I don't know where I'm being hunted from, so... we just gotta be on the lookout for the robot hunters. But I would like to see what's in here.
It looks like there's something
Dead
useful
rat,
in there.
which,
Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
we really won't. Alas, a skull, poor Yorick. Alas, a skull. Also, there was a blue light. I don't like the blue light. Not very much, anyway. I should probably be scouting the horizon and seeing where they're coming from, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. For now, I'm just staying tight, keen to keep an eye on where things might be and trying to hear out for the telltale signs of robot murderers. Okay, we got some exotic spices, we got some unpleasant eggs, bag of mince. Mince will help. And we might as well take some more dead rats, because, you know, dead rats. I would like some form of weapon, but this starting... oh, there we go, we'll have that. Resource vitality, bag of mince. Well, we at least have some things that are going to keep us alive a little longer. I should probably not be being this cautious at this point. I should probably be trying to... patriotic, God save the Queen! Indeed. If the Queen could save me, though, I'd be quite grateful. That's probably not a good thing to do. Oh, God! That was them! There's a revolver! Okay.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
Yes, well, at least we got something. We got 6 shots. Oh no, wait a minute. Yes, we have 6 shots. And I think there are 3 of them. And I'm just going to play this very, very cautiously until I can find out where they were coming from. But they were heading towards me. And I might just get lucky enough to kill one of them. That's all I want. It's also approaching nighttime, which should help my evasive skills, if not my ability to do a lot. As you can see, my vitality is dropping at a steady rate and means that I probably have some problems when going that way. This is why I should have my binoculars out. Let's sneak off this way then. They don't appear to be following me into town at this point, which is good. What's in there? We have a pipe. And I hear them. Well, they're in deep foliage. Hopefully we'll be able to survive a little bit in here, at least until they go away. Set some binoculars on 2. The empty bottle can distract robots. Oh, I can't use the pipe and tobacco. Ah, dear. That's rather a bore, isn't it? For some reason I thought that was a robot there. But it's not. The good thing about... is there some green smoke over there? This warrants a further investigation. Also, there's something something light over there. Is that actually a smoking... Oh no, that's a street lamp. Okay. We shall take advantage of the cover of midnight to see if we can do some exploration, because this seems like the safest time to be on the move. But that said, I'm staying crouched for now. Well, we have to make it all the way back to, just see what's going on. That seems like I'm approaching something important. Let's speed up a bit. This is good foliage for surviving, but, yes. I do not like this, you know. It appears as if I'm walking into some form of trap. But there are no robots around. And that marker is definitely not pointing to any of the main directional things. We found a mushroom. Seems legit. We might be able to do something with that, I don't know. Just the pier, actually. We could sail off to another island if we so chose. I think basically on the inventory screen we can see that there's 4 pieces of the device on this island and 3 on each of the others. At some stage I will have to go over to the other islands. But doesn't necessarily mean I need to do it now. Or in fact that I should do it now. We need to find more smoking pieces of whatever else it is that we've actually got to find. Also, for some bizarre reason, it appears to have getting brighter, but that'll probably be the full moon. Darned inconvenient, that. Hey, there is dawn already. Our vitality is about 50%. We should probably... There's a... Have they found one of the... Yes, that's why they're not moving. They found one of the pieces of a device and they know I'm coming for it. So I've got to try and kill both of them off. Not the easiest thing to do. With 6 bullets. Oh dear, I'm not feeling all that well. Certainly, I'd rather have something else. Let's go and use this to restore our vitality a bit. No, I think it's fight or flight here. I've only got 4 more bullets. Yeah, they nearly found me.
Chase after it. Chase after it. Lost the lighter.
Okay, good distraction.
Keep looking.
It would be very helpful if we actually...
Keep looking.
Did you find me?
Good show. Excellent.
One down. But I'm wounded.
You hear something? What is that? What?
Darn it! Screw it! Where's the robot corpse? Need gunnage! Ah! Oh dear.
Good show.
So you appear to be dead. But heck, we killed one of the robots, so I suppose from that perspective I can call this a draw. But we didn't find any cups of tea, and we certainly didn't do all that well. So this is Shadowhawk 1912, as I was supposed to say, and I shall see you another time then. Until then.